because Tony Scott's dead.
Yep. And I don't have a movie for D, so we're just gonna move on. For E, so I have the end of Evangelion, which is the Neon Genesis movie. It's the end of the series. I've given some nods. And then I have Electric Dreams, which is probably my favorite movie, like from the 80s. It's just a really great, really fun movie. It's a lot of fun. And then I have Edward Scissorhands, and then I have Elf, which I've said before, Elf might be the funniest movie I've ever seen, other than Airplane.
I say the best movie for E, and people will dispute this, but it's The Elephant Man.
I think that's fair.
Or The Exorcist.
I would say Exorcist more so than Elephant Man.
But my favorite movie is another John Carpenter film, which is Escape from New York. And I also like Enter the Dragon.
Enter the Dragon.
That movie,
is a
like,
good answer. Yeah.
And the worst movie, people from the 80s will really hate this answer, but it's Explorers. Because I hate this movie. I also have like Ex Machina on here.
Oh yeah, we were talking about that.
And El Mariachi and Easy A, which I love.
Oh yeah. Take me away. My F is really short, so I'll go first. I have one bad and one good. My best is Fantastic Mr. Fox. That is my favorite animated movie.
I knew that was going to be yours.
Yeah, it's like that's my favorite. Or sorry, I say favorite animated movie. It's my favorite stop motion movie, I guess. It's definitely my favorite Wes Anderson film. The way they did the voice acting for it is probably one of my favorite things like ever. The way they actually like set up the scenes with George Clooney and they like add things like they had him actually running or actually being on the motorcycle when they're on the little bike with the sidecar. Yeah, no, it's so good. And then my worst is, oh God, can I say that?
I say the best movie, Full Metal Jacket.
Good answer.
And then Fargo. Potentially Fargo.
That would be my best, I'd say.
My favorite movie that starts with F is Fast Five. It's the Fast and Furious where they destroy all of Brazil. It's fantastic.
Mr. Fox.
And then also...
Oh, Friday! Dang it! Oh, sorry. I love Friday. My bad.
Also Friday.
My bad. I love Friday so much. My fault, guys. Begging for forgiveness.
Friday and
I'm gonna get kicked out of the black community.
Face Off. Also Face Off.
Oh yeah.
And the worst movie.
I had this considered for my worst, but I
for Fantastic Four.
Yeah, Fantastic Four. It's the Say That Again movie.
Say that again.
The movie where Miles Teller says "Say that again."
Say that again. We're gonna cut that in here.
Please. Oh my gosh.
Say that again.
It's fantastic. Say that again.
Say that again. Say that again.
So bad.
I like that. I just did 7 impressions of Miles Teller saying "Say that again." Say that again. Or the remake of Footloose,
which we've talked about before.
Oh my God! Why did they do that?
Why did they remake Footloose ever? Why do people still do Footloose?
Here's.
Well, it's because it was a stage musical, and I think that's why. It's because they brought it to stage, and then people were like, "Well, that should be a movie." Go ahead. Give him a single. I feel like
I'm gonna need a single.
He needs a single.
Remakes are a bad idea, especially for movies that are a bad idea. A guy who moves to a small town and is good at dancing, and so he brings dance to a small town and teaches them the error of their ways. That is a bad idea for a movie.
Okay.
You hit on an actor who just happens to be that guy. It's Kevin Bacon. Kevin Bacon just charisma rolls that movie. Just like killing it in a movie that shouldn't be that good. And you can't make that happen again. Like, you should make a movie that has a great premise, like John Carter on Mars. Just keep remaking that movie until it's good. Remake Hercules. It's eventually going to be good, not the cartoon, but like the one with The Rock.
My G movie, I have Get Out as my personal best one. Grand Budapest Hotel as well. I have Ghostbusters, which is like probably like we've talked about a lot of like best comedy movies, but like that's one of them.
It might be the funniest movie of all time as
hilarious.
well. I for a while thought it was.
This one's not making anyone else's list, but this is for me. But Good Burger. And now I'm back in the Black Club. For Get Out and Good Burger.
The best movie is probably The Godfather 2.
Yep.
Possibly Godfather 1. My favorite movie, and a lot of people know this movie now, which is great because it was in the movie called The Fabelmans, called The Greatest Show on Earth. Mm-hmm. My dad showed me this movie when I was like 10 or 12 years old, and I'm obsessed with it, and I love it so much. Also, Gone Baby Gone, which is a perfect film, and Ben Affleck, you deserve credit for that film as a director.
This is for you, Ben Affleck.
My worst movie is because it ruins my entire childhood. Is G.I. Joe Retaliation. Now, of the G.I. Joe films that they have made, G.I. Joe Retaliation is the worst one.
My worst one is Grim Cuddy.
That's not your best?
I have a lot of movies on my G list.
Yeah,
Like,
your G list is huge.
Giant,
dude. Green Room. That's
Galaxy,
a good
Green
one.
Room,
Good Will
Goodfellas.
Hunting. Girl with the Dragon Tattoo. That's
yeah,
good.
The Guest, Giant. Giant is James Dean's best movie. I know James Dean only starred in 3 films, but if you ever have the opportunity to see the movie Giant, James Dean is incredible in that movie.
Your best for H makes
So
sense.
the best for H is the movie Hamlet, where the Laurence Olivier's Hamlet from 1948 is incredible.
I bet it's great. I won't watch anything Shakespeare related though because I don't care.
We call him Billy S. where I'm from. So,
Boom, 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 boom. Now tell me what you gonna do, but it ain't nowhere to run. When judgment comes for you, when judgment comes for you, tell me what you gonna do, when it ain't nowhere to hide. When judgment comes for you, 'cause it's gonna come for you.
did you do your favorite last time? So is it my turn to do it, or is
Yeah,
it your turn?
you go.
All right. Anyway, Hot Fuzz. Hot Fuzz is my favorite movie that starts with an H. I absolutely love it. Edgar
Yeah.
Wright. And
Shout out to Edgar Wright.
my secondary one is another John Woo movie, which I think is potentially the greatest action movie ever made, which is Hard Boiled.
I have How to Train Your Dragon. I have Hairspray.
Yeah.
And I am referring to both. I love the John Waters one, obviously, like from the 70s. That one's fantastic. And they're two very different movies. So the 2008 one with, or 2008, 2006, whatever, with Nikki Blonsky from Hairspray. And then I have Hidden Figures, Back in the Black Club. Hidden Figures is great. That's actually one of my favorite movies, like, ever. I love it. And I don't have a bad one for H, actually. I couldn't come up with one.
Oh, I did.
I like your answer, though. I'm excited to hear about
The
it.
movie Hall Pass is awful, and it's clearly written by like a middle-aged man who wants to cheat on his wife. There's this awful Photoshop at the beginning of the movie. They show a picture of Owen Wilson when he's in his 20s, and he's photoshopped with like an 8-pack. It is unbelievable.
He's like Lego Batman.
It looks like that. It's
Oh gosh.
vile.
That's a
It is a
bad one.
vile film.
I didn't bring up Hacksaw Ridge, but I like that one a lot.
Hacksaw Ridge, Heathers.
Shoot.
Also, every Harry Potter movie. Also, sorry, all the gay people in the room.
Sorry. No. J.K. Rowling can say sorry to all the gay people in the room. Just throwing that out there. Harry Potter.
I thought you were crossing your arms to glare at. Harold and Kumar go to White Castle. Did I already say that?
Oh my gosh. you
No,
didn't,
but
and
that's
I love
amazing.
that.
It's on the list because that movie's amazing.
This man is my hero.
Okay, best movie for I. It's hands down. It's a Wonderful Life. Frank Capra. There was another Frank Capra movie.
But I have Isle of Dogs, another Wes Anderson, a really great one. Bryan Cranston is
Yeah.
a dog in it, which is awesome.
It's on my list.
And then I also have The Incredibles. That's
On
the
the
best.
list, yeah.
It's the best Pixar movie.
I also another I movie. It Happened One Night is another Frank Capra movie.
Imitation Game, I see.
Imitation
That's
Game
a
is
great
on
one.
there. The worst movie, a sequel, Indiana Jones and the Crystal Skull. That is an awful movie, especially when you put it directly next to the other Indiana Jones films.
I'm going to turn to a Spirit Halloween animatronic, dude. I'm getting angry. That movie sucks.
I don't even want to talk about it.
I have I Still Know What You Did Last Summer as my worst one. I think that's a really bad sequel, especially because I really like I Know What You Did Last Summer. And the song by Shawn Mendes is even better. Yeah, I'll go first for Jay. I have Jojo Rabbit. That's my favorite Jay movie. I love that movie so much. And then I have The Joker, obviously.
Best movies, Jurassic Park and Jaws,
Yeah, those are the best.
right? But I said Jurassic Park over Jaws, which is like...
That's actually, I totally agree.
There's
And-
also John Wick,
Oh, yeah, shoot.
Juno, which...
Ah, yeah,
Yeah.
I love Juno.
So my favorite movie that starts with J is Jackie Brown.
Mm-hmm.
And the worst movies, Jack Reacher with
Yeah.
Tom Cruise. Why does that movie exist? Werner Herzog as a bad guy is great. I'll listen to Werner Herzog talk about penguins.
Dr. Ainley, is there such thing as insanity among penguins?
Anyways, if you want to do an outro or something.
Okay. Is it recording?
It's still going, yeah, it's just like about to die.
So Carter's lazy and won't get a new battery and hates us.
You have, like,
So he's,
5 more minutes anyways.
the actors are talking.
Talent is talking.
The talent is talking. So Carter hates us and he's lazy and he's walking away right now. So we're gonna do a part 2 because we're halfway through the alphabet as well.